In the last 2 years, we've had pretty poor rainfall, and we were kind of in a drought situation all across the country. This year, rainfall, except for a few areas, have been in excess of normal rainfalls, which is very, very good for the country. And I'm very sure this will bring in a lot of demand for products in the coming days.
Mm-hmm. And your take on the new RBI governor taking charge, can we expect a more benign interest rate environment? Mixed views on that. What is your own take?
Well, I think in the RBI, it's the whole institution which works. It's not one person who comes in and changes the policies and stuff like that. And in fact, Dr. Urjit Patel is a part of the team of Dr. Rajan. So I'm sure he'll continue the stability and continue the regime in a more in a continuation way. So I don't really see a big change in policies.
Right. In terms of outlook for steel prices, what is your own sense? Do you see a sustainable recovery taking place at this point?
Well, of late, last 2 months, there is a global change in steel scenario, and the steel prices have started moving up quite dramatically over the last 1 month, in fact. And also, there is a huge cost push towards on the raw material, coking coal and iron ore. Both prices have moved up internationally. So, there is a lot of pressure on the steel industry where the cost has gone up and the prices are moving up. So domestic steel industry will definitely look at revising the steel prices upwards.
When can we expect this to happen?
Well, normally it is a continuous process, so it doesn't happen overnight. But I think this is a process which happens
in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Also? Okay. And on China cutting steel capacity, is this again a sustainable solution?
Well, China has a very large overcapacity, and they are exporting a large amount of steel globally. But there is a lot of pushback to China in terms of that most of the countries have put in anti-dumping duty against China to protect their home country industries, and therefore now China is also thinking of cutting back on their production and reducing their exports.
Right. Final couple of questions, sir. In terms of acquisitions, anything that you're looking at now? Also, any captive, iron ore mine acquisitions that you will be looking at?
So, on the iron ore mine front, now there is a very clear policy where it will be through the auction process. So, we are looking at some mines in Karnataka as well as in Orissa, as and when they come up for auction. Because for us, for JSW Steel, the most important thing is to have captive iron ore source, and that we are expecting to fulfill over the next coming months.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.